What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of the After Work Fishing Series. Today we're going to target some wild stream-born trout using a new bait I've never tried. But before we get into all that, if you guys are a new viewer to the channel and you just stumbled across me, once you hit that link right there above me, or maybe that big red button down below, subscribe to the channel, man. It's free for you guys. And like I say, it's a simple way to support me and my channel. So let's get into the video. All right, guys, we are down here in the creek. Let's get started. So what I'm using today is my 6'9" medium light St. Croix Trout Series rod, 2000 size Shimano Vanford. And down here on the business end, like I said, this is a new bait. If you guys have been a follower of my channel for a while, you guys know I love Nikko Baits. This is the Nikko Baits sandworm. I trimmed it down a little bit here because this is probably some smaller fish. I mean, I did have my PB at one time of a 19.5-inch wild bow here, but you know, it is what it is. So I trimmed this down to probably about 2 3/4 inch. Got it on a small Z-Man, like tiny TRD Ned rig. And we're gonna cast it around here, man. This is a pretty interesting bait. I've never used it before. It kind of looks like a Helgramite. Also resembles a worm, but not the most natural color. But however, with the rain that I've been blessed with today, the water is, you know, got a little bit of a stain to it, so it might stand out. Let's get to casting around and see how it does. And for those of you who are interested, okay, just broke a rock. Like I said, if you've been a follower of my channel for any time at all, you guys know I love Nikko Baits. And after about 2 years of using their baits and reaching out to them and sharing videos and things like that, they finally asked me if I wanted to be on the team, and of course I said yes. Love these baits, man. I wouldn't push them to you guys, and that was my biggest thing. I didn't want to push a brand of baits that, you know, that reached out to me on Instagram and was like, hey, we'll give you 50% off if you tell everybody our baits are the greatest thing ever. That's just not who I am. But I love Nikko Baits, so I do not mind, you know, using on this channel, giving them credit and that kind of thing. That way, if you guys go out and buy it, you're not using something that I'm basically lying about to get views. So if you guys are interested, use my code, which is right here, and get you a little discount on some Nikko Baits. And if you're also wondering about the gloves, I have a few cuts on my hands and I'm fishing some, I'm gonna say some pretty nasty water. There's some, you know, some stuff that comes in here out of people's houses that I personally think shouldn't ever be deposited into a creek, but you know, here we are. And I'd like to keep my hands as, you know, germ-free from that as possible. And also, I didn't get off work till 6 o'clock. It was about a 30-minute drive getting here. Had some stuff to take care of at the house. So I've only got about an hour and 15 minutes to fish before dark. So if you guys are seeing this, we'll probably put a couple fish in the net or something cool happen. So we'll just see how it goes. Oh! Whoa! That was insane. Did not expect that bite for one. Also expected that fella to hang on to that for a second. He got me 10 different kinds of wrapped up here. All right, that was out here in the swift water. I mean, as soon as it hit the water too. Wasn't a very big fish, but still some action. Actually scared me a little bit, to be honest. There we go. Nice little first rainbow trout on the sandworm. And there he goes. That was pretty majestic right there, actually. Props to that guy. 10 out of 10 on the dismount. Oh, a bunch of freaking ducks right there ruining that hole. Come on now. I was just about to say that this is a really good hole up here. There's a mom and about, looks like 10 baby ducks just absolutely skated through this hole. So I don't know what that means for us. Maybe that's a natural occurrence. Trout ain't phased. And we're gonna get on a few anyway. All right, I tried checking the bottom and middle section of this hole. And I'm gonna give it one more cast right there. But I know these fish are gonna be up in this section here. Just trying to maybe pick one off on the bottom before I spook any up top. There we go. Right where he was supposed to be. Pretty fish right there too. Yeah, let's let this guy go. Not the most graceful release. However, he was right where he was supposed to be. Let's see if there's any more over here. We're not gonna spend too much time on this stretch. I've been not really disappointed, but you know, 2 fish, probably hooked 4 or 5 in the last 20 minutes. So we're gonna do a little spot hopping after this. There we go. That's a little better fish. Yeah, that's a better fish for sure. Up in the head of the current up there. That's a good bow. Stay down, pal. Okay. Putting up a good fight too. That's a good fish, man. In the net, baby. Heck yeah, that's a good rainbow. I'm packing light, so got the waist pack on. That means absolutely no tripod. So I got you guys set up here on a rock, and I'm hoping this fish will calm down for a second because this camera angle is pretty bad. This is a healthy wild bow. I mean healthy. Almost lost him. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Finally got him chilled out a little bit. He's probably about to flop out of my hands, but oh, yep, there he goes. Beautiful wild bow, man. I'm gonna get a tape on this guy, see how big he is, but right there you can see that Nikko sandworm right in the top of his mouth. All right, we're gonna get a quick measurement on this fish and then send him back on his way. No way. This fish is 20 inches. A 20-inch rainbow out of here after I just said I wasn't impressed with this stretch. That's crazy. All right, this is probably the only fish of this caliber right here in this hole, so I'm gonna take him back out here, get him revived in some of this cool running water. The air temps are a little warm, so I'm just trying to make sure this guy's good to go before I send him back. Water temps are probably in the mid 50s. Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's trying to swim out of the net now. There he goes. Oh man, what a wild catch. What a wild catch. I'm not even mad that took probably 5-10 minutes of fishing time away from me to get some good pictures, get a little release video. A fish like that right there is worth it out of this tiny, tiny creek. There's a hatch of some sort of bugs going on, and I've been seeing trout over the last week or so hitting topwater, just eating all the little insects and stuff. There it was over there. They're hitting top water. That's crazy. I might get out the fly rod next time and do a little bit of dry fly fishing. There we go. Hit that one hard. Not a bad one. Nothing like that monster of the last time. Yeah, that's a good fish. This is what I would consider a good fish here. You know, fish of this size in this stream. This guy is ready to go. Chill, 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 chill. Pretty fish, probably 14 and a half or so. Tricked him with the sandworm. All right guys, as you can tell, it's a completely different day. By the time I got back to my vehicle, it was a little bit too dark to do the outro, and I kind of wanted to give a little first impression, little review on the Nikko sandworm. Like I said, it's a bait I've personally never used before, but if you guys are a multi-species angler, a trout fisherman, you know, you just fish creeks for smallmouth, largemouth, things like that, this is definitely a bait you're gonna wanna put in your arsenal. They come 5 in a pack, and in this video I did trim that one down because I was fishing some smaller water, which I thought was gonna yield just a bunch of small fish. However, did end up catching the biggest fish I've ever caught out of this little creek system, right at 20 inches. So caught a few fish on it, had a bunch of them grab the back end of that bait, and these things, like I said, they're not, if you guys are familiar with Nikko any at all, like their Helgramites, their craws, this isn't the same material. However, it is still super durable. So if you guys do want to pick up some of these, like I said in the first part of the video, you guys have my code, save you a little bit of money. But I'm gonna stop running my mouth. I'm out here filming another after work series video, so you guys stick around, stay tuned for that one. If you haven't seen the first one, I'll leave a link to it as well. I do appreciate you guys tuning in and checking this video out. We'll catch you on the next video.